basically, I arrived early September, and a few weeks later, they announced the tourist visa. So I
Okay.
was here when the country opened to the world, and I really felt, something special is going to happen
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Saudi was probably one of the very few countries left, right, to still be close to the world. And here we are, 6 years later. I couldn't be happier and prouder to be here and to witness these changes and this
Absolutely.
transformation.
Hello, the viewers, and welcome to another episode of Podcast. So, my guest today is Lucrezia di Francesco. She's a consultant for the Saudi government for over 3 years. Been here in the kingdom since 2019. Welcome. Honored to have you with us. Did I get your name right?
You did.
I did.
Thank you,
Really?
Walid.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
I deserve,
A round of applause.
Yes, please, How's it going?
I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm
So-
honored to be here.
We are so happy to have you with us. Your energy, your vibe. So you've been here since 2019, huh? How did that all begin? What happened?
September 2019, actually.
September specifically.
Specifically,
Okay.
I remember very well
Yeah.
because basically I arrived early September, and a few weeks later they announced the tourist visa. So I
Okay.
was here when the country opened to the world, and I really felt, something special is going to happen because
Yeah.
Saudi was probably one of the very few countries left, right, to still be close to the world. And here we are, 6 years later. I couldn't be happier and prouder to be here and to witness these changes and this
Absolutely.
transformation.
Absolutely. I'm gonna talk to you about that experience specifically. So, but I gotta get your story. So September 2019, what is it like? Why did you come? Was it like business, or was it like what happened?
So at the time, I was a country director for a British consultancy firm.
Okay.
And traveling a lot around the world. Like before Saudi, I've been to Egypt,
Okay.
to Abu Dhabi in UAE, to Japan, to Singapore. And then they assigned me a project. They said, you will go to Jeddah for 6 months.
Okay.
And I was excited. I really came with open heart and open
So
mind.
the plan was only 6 months.
Yes.
That's you're
And
like 6
6
months.
years
I'm gonna see what the Saudi Arabia is all
later.
about. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I really came like curious, to learn. I saw Red Sea, what is this? I searched on Google, Jeddah, and coral houses came out, and Balad and all that. So I was very excited, but
Balad,
of course,
wow.
yeah, I didn't know much about it, and tourism was not a thing yet. So I was curious and genuinely excited to come and to discover it for myself.
Yeah.
And it was the best decision probably of my life.
The best decision of your life. So, I want to know your expectation, and then you come here. The plan was the plan was 6 months, and then you were like, you know what? I'm not leaving. What happened? Why is this the best decision? What happened?
So actually, I think is a mix, is the fact that, the Saudis, of course, the culture, I loved it straight away. I felt very welcomed. I felt home, and I adapted very easily and very relatively quickly because I'm originally Italian. So obviously we have a very much, especially the south of Italy where I come from.
Yeah.
It's a very similar way of,
Where Palermo or
no, not Palermo, Abruzzo,
Abruzzo? Okay.
which is not very known, but it's a beautiful region. So I invite you and everyone
I will.
to
I will
visit.
come.
It's very green, and it's very natural. We have mountains and beach.
Oh, really?
So it's a mix between Asir and Jeddah.
It makes me interesting.
You have to visit.
You know Asir and Jeddah too, huh?
A
Okay.
bit,
You
of
know
course.
Asir, of course, obviously. So
But
wow.
no, but so this is one reason, of course. So being Italian, and we are very similar in the culture. Warm, hospitable. So I clicked immediately,
Yeah.
and also the work I used to do. So basically, you know, the purpose of the job was like to create content to attract investment to the country. So to showcase the opportunities of investment in Saudi Arabia from northeast, south, west, everywhere, different sector with different players from, you know, CEOs, public sector, private sector, government, small, big companies. So you really get to engage with the leaders of the country, and you really get to understand what's happening, because obviously you know, they tell you about the challenges, the opportunities, and it was eye-opening because I had to continuously, you know, study and understand and learn. So it was intense, but it was, you know,
It was.
I studied Vision 2030, which I recommend everyone to study, non-Saudis,
I
of
was
course.
just gonna ask you, like when you came here, did you know about Vision 2030? Did you have like, okay,
Actually, no, I heard, but I didn't realize the impact, the potential, how huge is this and how real is this.
yeah,
And 6 years later, actually, we feel it,
yeah,
because we are really, like, I feel I'm growing with the vision. You know, as a person as well, because you get exposed to so much from giga projects, from what's happening, from events, from, you know, going to Jeddah, talking about Jeddah, the Formula One circuit.
oh yeah.
That was not there before, and then I go back, I'm like, wow, this 6 months
you know,
later.
from Italy to Jeddah, yeah, right, from Italy to Jeddah, it happens a lot in Italy, in Milan specifically, yeah. That is awesome, you know. You know, just like hearing the fact that you're like, I'm here, 6 months, now you know what, I'm chilling. And then, how long did you stay in Jeddah before you moved to Riyadh?
No, so the thing is, it was like a continuous also through my work traveling. So maybe I
Okay.
spent time in Sharqiya in the Eastern Province, Medina
really?
Munawara. I visited as well, and I love Medina and the people of Medina. Really, the peace of Medina, the
You
beauty.
went there, don't even know, mashallah.
So this really, that's what kept me going, like to discover something that it's unknown outside for the people outside, and it's so beautiful and it's so precious and it's so, you know, the traditions, it's so well preserved and people are so proud. And the same it's in Italy, you know. So actually we say now the Renaissance here, which was also a revelation for me, because the Renaissance is originally Italian. I don't know if you know this, but
Okay, interesting.
the, you know, Rinascimento in Italian, so in the 14th century, in Florence,
Yeah.
the meaning of it is like rebirth. So it's like the artists like Michelangelo, Raffaello,
yeah.
sculptors, painters, they started to see the world in a different way, in a new way, and
Yes.
starting through art to,
Yes.
you
Exactly.
know,
exactly.
transform the way of thinking, the way of doing
Yeah.
business and things. And so I feel this is the same now here, because you go to cafes and to restaurants and people talk about ideas or startups or dreams or visions, you know, and this is the energy we have here. So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
special to me.
Yeah. Mingling with the like local community. What's your community like? Is it like mostly is it diverse? Is it
Good question. Actually, all my friends are Saudis, majority. Saudi ladies. Actually, my 3 best friends are from different parts. So one is from Medina, one from Riyadh, and one from Asir.
mashallah. Mashallah.
So I get to learn as well a lot, you know,
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah. And in this 6 years, like, you know, specifically, like, you know, with the vision, right? You're speaking about the changes,
Yeah.
and it's rapidly. And a lot of people are saying that. I would even say it, you know. The changes are going in a very rapid way. The expectations are very high. As you're saying, giga projects, revolution inside the country itself, tourists, of course, foreign investment traction.
Yeah.
The country is changing in every single sector and field, right? You being here and witnessing it, and also being part of it as well, too, you know, because, you know, you are an advisor to one of the government authorities. But what was that like to you, you know, when you were seeing that? Because I'm sure in 2019, it's not like 2025, right?
Absolutely. So it's more like, of course, it's special because you feel part of something bigger than you, bigger purpose.
Yeah.
And even more, I feel because I'm not Saudi. So, people say, okay, you're not Saudi, how come you feel it so much? But I do because I can, tell my friends back home, tell my network in Europe, tell the world in my capacity, of course, but
Yeah.
show through my story that it's possible that you can come here, that
Yeah.
those changes are real and they are beautiful and they are inspiring. And by being an example, it's not just I go and visit. No, no, no. I choose to live in Saudi Arabia. I choose to build my career here and to relocate, inshallah, until 2030 and beyond. Because really, you know, it's an honor and it's a pride at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
And I feel the impact I can give here now, given the speed and the necessity and the commitment. It's bigger than in Europe somehow, back home, because of actually I always say, Saudi has three main factors, which I'm proud to always share. My view, of course, but I think this country is going to be more and more and more successful and an example to the world for three things mainly. So the vision itself, so the leadership of the country and the resources the country has. So of course, this will allow the changes to happen and the people to execute these changes, because there is a huge, vibrant, young, population that
Yes.
it's really looking forward to doing more and being the best version of yourself every day, and we're all united into the same goal. And it's really an honor. Like, I feel it, maybe because the passion comes from the Italian,
I can I
back.
can feel your energy. I can
But
feel your energy,
yeah.
and it really touched me, to be honest.
And also, I want to say something else,
Please,
if I may, that
go ahead.
it's important to showcase and explain how women are empowered here, Saudi women especially, because, I want to say, as all my friends, they're examples that I love them so much, but really, like, they've been empowered by their work, for example, to go and study to Harvard, or to go, a friend of mine, she's a fashion designer, she's a stylist, and, she's really growing every year more, working for Vogue now, Vogue Arabia, which is something she was dreaming about. She was like,
Wow.
okay, fashion a few years back wasn't a thing here, but now, it's really rewriting the rules by being, a pioneer. And so she, for example, she got a scholarship to go and study in France, Institut de la Mode. So this is because of the support the government gives. So those stories are real, and I wish to see that, to be honest, in other parts of the world, that
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that sometimes us in the media are lacking that kind of, we're not talking about it much? Sometimes that's why it's not being reached overseas. And do you believe that there was a certain portray about the kingdom? And of course, I mean, I think now it's been changing, to be honest, rapidly. But back in 2019, probably when you came, I don't think you heard great things.
To be
before you
honest, the
come.
thing I always felt it was that there was no information about it. It
Yeah.
was unknown simply,
Yeah, yeah.
which is a
No one is
pity.
talking. Yeah, no one is telling you much about it.
Or maybe it's because of my lack of focus on it. So I don't know. Of course, this I talk from my personal experience.
No,
But
you're
really,
right.
I
You're
felt
right.
the curiosity and the openness. And as I said, before Saudi, I was in Japan. I was all
Wow.
over
Wow.
other countries, Abu Dhabi. So already I see the GCC, how safe, beautiful it is. Also as a woman, it's important to say that. Like,
Yeah.
you
How's
feel
safety here as a woman?
amazing, amazing. And
Security, safety, freedom.
security. You can, go to the cinema. I don't usually, but at 12 a.m. They have movies,
Really,
and
yeah.
it's so safe. Or
Give
like
me a
you,
call. I'd love to, watch a movie
Good.
sometime. On air, I said it. Yes, guys.
or like no. But the example is like that. It's safe to go out. To you leave your wallet
Yeah, yeah,
in a
yeah.
restaurant. You're not only
Yeah,
safe.
yeah,
They
yeah.
even ask you where you live and take back to your home. Like this level of safety, which is.
It's a blessing. To
It's
be
a
honest.
blessing,
And
exactly.
sometimes us Saudis, we take it for granted. But
But it's not like that everywhere.
but when
actually.
you say it like this, I think it touches me as a person, probably the viewer, the same thing. You
The
know.
respect you get as
Yeah.
a female, the really the way you are treated and respected and listened and empowered. I have to say out loud because maybe it's still not very clear or clear enough in other parts of the world, and there is still a lot of stereotypes like everywhere.
Yeah.
Which again, I'm not blaming anyone because the
True.
country recently opened. So even, for example, if you want to go to a place you're
Yeah.
dreaming to go on vacation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
To the Maldives or anywhere. By the time you actually book and go, it takes some time. So even the people that are now seeing the changes, maybe, it will take a few months before they actually visit. So it's normal.
True.
But I really always encourage everybody to come and visit Saudi Arabia to
Yeah.
see for themselves.
I gotta ask you. You mentioned Maldives, man, and I saw the Red Sea. And, I saw the Red Sea, and there was a lot of I would say advisement, marketing, or I saw Ronaldo was there and others, and I was like, you know what? Let me go myself. The sea was just phenomenal. Did you ever visit the Red Sea?
I did.
How was it?
Amazing.
How do you see it? And it's still the beginning, and it's still the beginning. Give me your honest reaction to it, and what do you think, like, the future of it?
Help me. My dream.
Really,
It's a dream.
it's nice. It was
It's
just beautiful.
beautiful. It's
I gotta say it's
peaceful.
pricey. It's not exactly cheap, but but it's
But the thing is,
something.
it's the first phase. I guess there is,
It's the
of
first
course,
phase.
a very few still resorts, and depends, of course, on the, scale of the giga project itself. They will be
Exactly.
opening more this year,
Yeah,
I
they'll be
believe,
opening
next
more and
year. So
more, yeah,
there
yeah.
will be,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
type of
The future will
resorts and
be-
activities and
Yeah.
types of
Different
hotels.
activities and activities. You're right.
But I was blessed to go, and I was dreaming about it actually. Then
Yeah.
finally, in this year in February, I visited
Really, and in February,
the
that's a
one
good.
resort, yeah,
That is a good time.
because the weather is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. That is a
Actually, it
good
was even
time.
almost not cold, but windy, very windy.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
have
yeah.
an untouched coral reef. I want to say for, people to go and dive and
Yeah.
for snorkeling to explore the
Yeah.
nature
Yeah, yeah. Are
under
you
the sea.
are you a sea person? Do you like diving
Yeah,
activities?
because in Italy I'm by the sea. I'm
Oh.
near the sea.
Oh, okay, in the south. Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
my region is 15. I'm lucky. Let's say 20 minutes drive from the mountains, 20 from the sea. So,
Okay, okay. Oh, wow,
I love
you,
nature.
you got both.
but not
Both
desert
sides.
actually.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
I love the desert here because it's something I never saw before. I know for you it's not
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
exceptional, but for me it is. So I love Riyadh. I love also
You like
exploring.
Riyadh? Is the Riyadh like you probably have been all over. I'm gonna ask you about Al Ula for sure, and you went to Jeddah, Riyadh. Is Riyadh Riyadh, Jeddah? Which one do you prefer?
I don't want to respond. I know there is an
A
internal.
fan. Oh, she's a fan of Riyadh, and you have a couple of friends
No,
from different.
no, here, I know there is a small
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a healthy
competition.
Yeah,
Competition,
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's two different things. It's like steak or lobster. You like both. So
The steak or lobster. I like that comparison.
no, but like what I mean. They're different things. So
True.
they're both equally beautiful. I do love, Jeddah in winter. I go in the weekends to
Do you attend like
relax,
events?
enjoy. And
Yeah.
Riyadh, I also like to live in Riyadh because a lot is happening. Really, the events, the amount of
That-
activities to do, sports.
Yeah.
Everything really, from tennis to boxing to concerts to
Absolutely. Have you ever attended any of these events? Are you like a person who's like love to attend a concert, a boxing match, and the UFC is here, MMA is here, there's even WWE probably all the biggest events are. Are you were you ever that type of person who like this interests me, or were you more into like nature, and even the opera and the Ula, I think one of the famous Italian opera.
Bocelli.
Bocelli, yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
yeah.
went
Yeah.
several times.
Yeah, yeah. You went?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, okay.
Because I believe the tickets went sold out after 2 minutes.
Oh, he's here.
That's
Oh,
the.
it's sold out, done. Yeah.
But definitely, it's in my to-do list.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah,
It looked
yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
But
yeah,
no, here they did an opera actually.
yeah.
Now that we're talking about it, it was
Yeah.
amazing because it was the first, I believe, Arabic Saudi
Saudi
opera.
yeah.
So it was in Arabic, but it was very fascinating. They had the translations on the screens in, like a new space here with the orchestra. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but regarding sport, less, I would say. I still have to go and watch Ronaldo playing. I have a
Really?
Portuguese friend. She's a fan. She's always.
You
But-
still didn't go to a football event?
But no, shame on me. I
Yeah,
have to.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I wanted to see the tennis. I went to see the female tennis
yeah.
tournament because
Oh.
an Italian was there.
Yeah, yeah. And did she
Playing.
win? I think that she.
But she
I'm
didn't
not sure.
win.
She didn't
Jasmine
win.
Paolini, shout
Okay,
out.
Okay, okay. Next time, please, when you're here, we'll have you as a guest too. We'd love that. Yeah. Do you, like what kind of activities do you do here? Like, do you like do sports? Do you do, just go out and chill, coffee, eat, mingle at night, after work, after business or work? What do you do? Like, how's your day like?
So weekend usually I try to, as I said, explore,
Yeah. Go outside.
rest sometimes,
yeah,
but sometimes explore.
Enjoy
It's
yourself.
important
Enjoy yourself.
because yes, especially the winter here, it's beautiful. The
Yeah,
weather is amazing.
Have you ever been camping or like went to a desert? تخييم مخيمات تطعيش
No, actually, these names I don't know.
تطعيش it's like drifting in the sand and
Okay.
and like camping.
No, but like there is a
and,
very beautiful place, the Red Sand Dunes, which is near Riyadh, where there is red sand, very
okay.
beautiful.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Or Shagra or Shager. I visited
Really?
Qasim,
Shagra
Haneza, Burayda. I
No
bought dates
way.
there, Kleja.
Look, he's
All the
smiling.
activities.
He's smiling. He's from there, Mr. Rashid. Huh? He's like, you've been من وين راشد؟ عنيزة وبريدة بكيرية
This I don't know. Actually, because no, I want to say this, I think it's important. The beauty of Saudi also, it's in the villages as well.
You like these,
Because
you
it's
like
the
these
real,
things?
it's like Italy. If you go, 99% of tourists go to the 1% of Italy. Venice, Roma, Milano. But there is a huge
You're
country
right.
in Italy.
Venice, Roma, Milan. You're right. That's what I
And
see.
خلاص.
I walk, I say hi, كيف حالك? That's exactly.
Which is, they are beautiful places, don't get me wrong, but
Right.
there is a whole country that people don't go to with communities, amazing vibes and culture and heritage that, people
I love
overlook.
that, yeah.
And it's important to say,
Yeah.
and because that's the real Italy, actually. The villages,
Not the
the
modern,
people,
not the modern, you mean, part that we're seeing. The real,
No, it's all classic Italy, it's all
original
kind of
classic.
old.
I love Italy.
But
to be honest.
the villages
Yeah,
are
it
more
is.
like authentic. So it's
Exactly,
good to get
authentic,
that
yeah.
experience as well.
Yeah.
Genuine, the culture, the tradition,
yeah,
the way
yeah.
to make homemade pasta,
yeah.
or go to a local restaurant where
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get, the family businesses.
we eat the pizza, we try the espresso. I mean, but
Of course, here, by the way,
but
I'm so honored because so
there's
many
a lot of
restaurants.
Italian restaurants. Yep,
A lot,
of
and I
Italian
don't
restaurants.
feel- yes, I love
Italian
that.
coffee, Italian restaurants. Yeah. What do you? Be
But here
honest.
also
Like, did you compare? Are they the same, or they try?
They are good. They are good.
They're not bad.
Of course, not like my grandma,
Not like the homemade one for sure.
especially my
I
grandmother.
had an Italian
but-
guest once who's a chef, actually, very big chef here in Saudi Arabia. By the way, he works one of the biggest. I can't say the name, but and so of course
Yes.
there are the Italian culture is here, and they are
Definitely.
without a doubt. But okay, one day give me. Recommend me a place
Definitely.
in Italy, and I would love to go to that village.
And you are welcome, really. I invite all the team here
Thank you
to
so
visit.
much.
And
Even
really, the villages
even
are
our director from Keria, he's
exactly yes.
yeah.
So even here, no, it's beautiful to tell, people don't, it's not just about Riyadh and Jeddah. There is a whole country,
There is a
13
whole,
regions,
yeah,
very diverse.
yeah, yeah.
It snows in the north, in the south.
You
I
been,
haven't been in the north actually, but I
yeah,
saw the videos when it's in the winter with the snow and the camels.
really?
So it's beautiful. It's people don't know this outside, of the
You saw
region.
like
So
you went to the camel. You try the whole milk in the camel thing. Did you do that experience yet? If you didn't,
you recommend?
I mean, why not, right? Just yeah. Have you ever saw a camel and really like?
Of course, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually, a fun story. When my sister came and visit, my
yeah.
family, they came, they loved it so much.
Your family comes visit here
Yes,
sometime.
they
Okay.
loved it. Yes, really, especially actually my father for the food. Back home, actually, we also have, the not like the kapsa, but we eat also the kharoof. So we have like similar
Yeah.
dishes in my region
Your
in
Arabic
particular.
is good, huh?
يعطيك العافية.
And you pronounce it like, mashallah, very good, huh?
My teacher is from actually Taif, but I tell him to teach me the Najdi.
You're studying Arabic?
I go to madrasa, yes, to
Mashallah.
school.
Mashallah.
But I have to put more work and do better because lazim I speak.
Lazim.
Yeah,
Is it a hard language to learn?
it's very difficult, but it's so beautiful. Really, the music, even I guess I can feel the spiritual side to it. It's deep. It requires time, but it requires also big respect, into learning this language and the culture behind. And so, yeah, I will, take my time, but this is
your
my
time.
vision 2030.
Yeah.
Inshallah, before that, but
We'll be having a Arabic podcast together. Why not? Right?
Wow.
Huh? 2030.
why not?
2030, me and Francesco are gonna be an Arabic podcast. That'll be fun. We'll be talking about a lot of things.
Definitely. And the changes, but also going back to my sister, I want to say when
Yeah,
she
yeah,
came,
yeah.
she was like,
Yeah, yeah, once again,
please,
about
please,
the
I
family
want to see
part.
the camels. I need to
She
take
said that?
because you never saw it. So it's like a thing,
Yeah.
We have to go and see the camels and take pictures, and
Yeah.
we did. So
Yeah.
No,
Where did
but
you guys
it's-
go
it's
to?
a
Like
thing,
to like the desert, the area where
and
they
we
are?
did the safari, which
Oh,
is
with the
a
safari,
very
okay.
beautiful area,
Yeah,
outside Riyadh.
Yeah.
So very good experience. I
Yeah,
recommend.
Yeah. I hope it was in the summer because it's pretty hot.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was in
Very
January.
good. Oh, very good. Yeah, January is
Perfect
great.
time. Yes,
I love the winter here. The winter here to me, although
me too.
but
It gets
it's
cold,
It
yes.
gets cold. It gets like quite cold, but
True.
it's kind of nice. Now, Italians are known for like the very elegant, good dressers, suits. The famous brands are always from Italy. Mashallah, today you're coming looking elegant.
Thank you so much.
It's abaya, Saudi abaya, and you chose to wear abaya. It's not required. No one told you
Exactly.
to wear abaya.
I chose, yes.
Yeah, you chose to.
Because I think it's so beautiful, to be honest. It's a piece of art. It's like a piece of fashion.
So when
that,
you go out, you wear the abaya usually.
Yes.
Okay.
that
Nice.
women here they wear and design it, and so elegantly that.
This is like you just bought it. It wasn't like a special like a.
No, I just bought. I have many abayas, many colors, depending on the occasions, on the environment. Because it's a way again of fashion, of
Yeah.
expression, of culture that I respect here.
And
Of
you
course.
you took the choice to just. get
Plus,
it.
yes, it's beautiful. It's like it shows elegance. So I feel even in Milano or in Roma, I see wearing abayas one day, for example, like bringing this fashion there in terms of the Saudi
That'd be nice.
feel.
Yeah.
And we do actually, long coats, like we don't wear abayas, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that type of style or
Yeah.
modest fashion
Yeah.
is, of course,
Yeah. Shout out
Beautiful.
Versace one day doing abaya. Why not?
they
huh?
did actually, I believe, some collections. Dolce & Gabbana did a special collection of abayas.
Of abayas.
There
really?
is-
I didn't know that. Okay.
Actually, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
mention, but
We'll invoice them later on this.
but there is some brands that they did beautiful collections, especially for the Middle East,
That-
and shows in the deserts. Fashion shows in
that-
Dubai.
Yes,
in
you're right. That is pretty interesting. So, me and we were talking. You're like, what do you just call me? My friends call me Lulu. You know, like it's like is that like your Arabic name or even on your LinkedIn? You're like you put your name in English and you're like in Arabic too. But
Yes.
what do your friends call you? Like you got like a do your friends call you really Lulu? Is that like
Yeah,
your?
that because it's the Saudi version
Uh,
because it's easier.
it's
So
easier. Just
Lucrezia is very long
just call
and
me Lulu. Just call me Lulu.
yeah, Lulu or
Yeah.
they call me Lulu or Luli in my family, but it's like a short
At work,
name. And
at work.
no, no,
Yeah, they cannot. They pronounce it.
no, no, or Lu, it's shorter. So I
Lou.
make it easy. I don't
Yeah.
want to.
I like it. Like that. I remember I was in the U.S. and you know for me like it was back in late '90s, 2000 when I was in I think 2003, 2004. I went to the university. After I finished high school in the U.S., I went to university, and Waleed was like, you know, back a day. There was not much Saudis a lot, and they're like Waleed was big, so they're like Will. I was like, whatever, man. Will's fine. I'm good. You know,
Bless
call me
you.
Will. So even the professor would do that. So, what's like your goal, your dream? You know, where do you see yourself 3, 4 years from now?
Salam.
Where would you like to be? What would you like to accomplish as individual?
Nice question.
Yeah,
Mashallah, deep.
yeah,
So I'm very happy actually, and I feel blessed to be exactly where I want to be,
yeah.
doing exactly what I want to do. Now, actually, I really found my purpose in Saudi Arabia, which is to positively connect the East and the West through, you know, my story, my life. One
And
day,
you,
hopefully,
I feel like you enjoy that.
I do.
Yeah, I feel like
Because I
Yeah.
just clicked with the country, with the culture, with the
Yeah.
leadership, and I saw something so special and deep and unique and beautiful that I have the responsibility to share outside because, you know, it's again a relatively new transformation. So not
Absolutely.
everybody is still that aware outside.
Absolutely.
So for me, even to play a small part or to be, you know, amplifying the Saudis' beautiful light and changes that you are already doing for yourself, by yourself, as it should be, but to be, you know, an amplifier or to really share more and help you doing that, it's an honor and a mission at the same time. It gives me a bigger purpose. It gives me a sense of you know, bigger impact, a bigger, even be like, I don't know, an example for good, sharing positive energy. That's important as well because the world
Absolutely.
needs it.
You're right. The
And there
world
is not
does.
enough. And,
The world does need it. You're right. You're right.
you know, so
You know.
that's kind of my
Yeah,
dream,
yeah,
which
yeah.
I'm already hopefully
Yeah,
fulfilling.
yeah,
But
yeah,
again, to do it
yeah, yeah.
more and through,
Yeah.
I don't know, like connecting more people and writing more stories, sharing more content and,
Yeah.
you know, helping
I saw your,
businesses. I don't know.
I saw your
like,
LinkedIn page. You're doing awesome. You know, you know,
Thank you.
you enjoy yourself. You're like an active person. I can tell you're an active person, an accomplisher, right? Like, you know, you know a person who wants to accomplish, because he does not always focus on next thing, challenge. I feel like you're not the type of person that like to stay with nothing to do. There's got to be something, right?
True, but also something like
On
like
personal,
you know,
yeah.
a purpose to really help.
Yeah. Yeah,
To really help, I don't know, the country, strategy, and
yeah,
again,
yeah.
connections, work, content,
Appreciate
anything that
that.
can help
Appreciate
to
that.
show the beauty of this country. Because again, when I go back home, people don't know. They still ask me, you know, how is Saudi? How do you feel there? Is it safe there? They don't know. So it makes me feel okay. I need to keep going.
When they see like, do you have like an Instagram and like
I don't actually.
and Twitter or
I
whatever
only
these-
use
or X?
LinkedIn. So
When they see like
But-
when they see your pictures and this.
I feel it's kind of like my duty somehow. It's not like I just do from the heart, but why am I here? I could do the same in Milan. No, I'm in Riyadh. So I have to show that it's safe, that it's beautiful, that you can just go and travel, you know, anywhere, and it's so diverse. And again, it was the best kept secret, I feel, and we need to reveal, and we need to get more people to come
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
explore and appreciate, or also businesses, come and invest,
Business is good.
come and start your company in
Come and
Saudi Arabia
invest.
from anywhere you are, because this is the hub, actually.
Business, I gotta tell you,
And
it
we
is
see
the hub.
this, the diversity here, the inclusivity from Africa, Asia, Europe. It is a hub, a huge country that it's welcoming the world.
And look at the even like not just the entertainment events. If I speak about the public investment fund events, the future investment initiative,
Yes.
which is led by I think Ramayan and the board, Her Royal Highness Princess Rima bint Bandar too.
Yes.
And you got some of the biggest events, even the global, what is it called, Davos, WEF, the World Economic Forum.
Yes.
There was a special meeting. His Excellency Minister of Planning and Ministry of Economic Planning, Faisal Ibrahim, announced that 2026 it's going to happen in Saudi Arabia. So it is the hub, as you're saying.
Exactly.
The opportunities are here, and you spoke about the resources as well too. There was an awesome question, man. When I was doing, I always lose it.
But going back now to the leadership, I agree with you. From
Yeah,
every
yeah.
minister,
This is what I
from
wanted to
every
ask you.
sector,
Yeah.
the admiration I have is beyond words, and really the
Ever
preparation,
met
the
any
willingness,
individual?
the passion. Of
Have you ever met like any one of them, like in person?
Of
Like
course.
Princess Rima, for example.
No, I never engaged with her, but I saw her in the FII, other events.
Yeah.
So well spoken, so beautiful,
Oh,
so
yeah.
inspiring.
You saw it. It is.
I always say for Saudi and non-Saudi females, for women around the world,
She can speak.
She's,
oh my God, I was like,
extraordinary.
absolutely.
An
Is it-
example, really, for everyone to follow. And thankfully, we have her, because
You're right.
she's amazing. And also,
yeah. Please, I'm sorry.
No. Many other, Saudi women leaders in sports, in every sector that are so driven, ambitious, because
true.
they want to show even more, because of the misperception and stereotypes, and well so, that they have all the strength, all the capabilities, all the drive to succeed in Saudi and beyond. And really, I admire them so much. Really, from the heart.
That's pretty awesome. To be honest, I agree with you. And Princess Reem is definitely one of these people. When they speak, I really like to listen to His Excellency also Adil Jubair, who's actually Minister of Foreign Affairs. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on. I had the opportunity to go to Davos 3 times or 4 times, so I was with their excellencies, and the energy and the work. I would not lie if I would say nobody is not busy. From I was like, when do they sleep? Me as a media guy, finish my journal, like I'll take a nap, but I'm seeing no one is active. It's just they feel like what, we have a mission, we want to do it, and I think it inspires everybody. When you see, they say that the leader of the spirit of the leader, affects
Inspire everyone else.
everyone
Absolutely.
else, and that is without a doubt pretty awesome.
And even the biggest example for me
Yeah.
is Excellency Ahmed Al Khatib, Minister of Tourism,
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah.
himself changed the, perception, the growth of the country, how it's perceived, how it's growing, how is the ecosystem been built.
Absolutely.
It's really extraordinary, phenomenal, inspiring, and it will forever be, really, for the rest of my life. I rarely see some leader with such passion and commitment.
I can
And
see
I
it.
believe himself went last year, he mentioned other times, like 60 countries in a few months for the, visiting, for the expo and so on and so forth.
Yes.
And Saudi got the
The expo.
the Expo 2030, which very well deserved, of course, very first time. We're all excited about it. I look forward to attending. And then the World Cup
Oh,
2034.
whoa,
So
yeah.
all these events and all this, momentum is by the action of the leaders of this country, the ministers, and of course His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman,
Yes, yes, of course. You know,
that we admire
he is, of
deeply.
course, you know, it is his vision, and, you know, without a doubt, it's going great. You know, World Cup 2034, Expo 2030, this is all great. This is all like just, without a doubt, phenomenal, and I'm absolutely looking forward to it. Engaging with the leadership. I gotta ask you this, since you engaged with some leadership, how is it like? How is the work ethic? You know, go for it.
To me, I said, like, it's to me, leadership. What is a leader? How do I see a leader? Honestly speaking,
No, engaging like
it's
with
somebody. No,
engaging with like
let me.
the actual leadership, like with one of the leadership you ever met. You know, how is the workflow like?
It's
I would love to know.
humbling, and
This is my curiosity. I was like,
to
I would
me,
like
it's
to know.
like without basically how I feel when we see even in events or our leadership, in general talking. Without asking, you feel you want to help. That's leadership to me. They don't tell you eventually, right, to do things.
Yeah.
But you want to do it. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah,
feel
yeah, yeah.
you have a fire inside that you have to support, you have to help,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there is such a
There's
biggest,
just the energy just goes, and you're like,
just
you
a
know
big
what?
mission.
Okay.
Exactly. You have a mission, like, to fulfill. You have projects and developments, infrastructure. The new metro just opened, and then what's next, and how do you connect? And there is a luxury train they have announced. They will cross the desert, and then what's going to be next? Like, here you can
That is
really dream
awesome. A
big.
luxury train that's gonna cross the desert
But
in
this is
Saudi.
amazing. This is like
That is
the power of,
that is phenomenal.
exactly, the power of dreaming big.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have it here. I don't see this energy elsewhere. In this region we feel it, and that's why
Dreaming big,
when
yeah, I like that.
MBS says this will be the new Europe, he's right.
He's right.
And beyond, of course, in his own, in the Arabic way, in the Saudi way. And I love it because
There's still the culture. It's the country's being modernized, but you can tell the culture and the heritage.
it's preserved, and it should
It's
be,
preserved
of course.
a lot. Like you would still see it.
Absolutely, like in Italy.
Yeah.
We have a very
Like,
strong heritage
yeah.
that we are proud of,
It
and
is-
we don't want to
That's
to
why
lose ever.
that's why I think
We
it's
have the
very
same mindset, yeah.
Yeah, that's why, like, with Italians, it's easy to mingle. It's easier to connect. It's how is the
And the values are the same, the
Yeah.
attachment to the family,
yes.
the values, the respect for the elderly.
Yeah.
I call my grandma every day to make sure. And I miss her so much. I can't wait. Like, not just about the food, but it's about loving them, taking care. And I don't know, this I see a lot here, and it's so important, the respect for the elderly and the, appreciation for life. I see in Italy and Saudi is very similar, because, for example, here you can enjoy, the simplest thing, go to the desert, stargazing, and it's deep, it's beautiful. And in Italy too, like, the nature, the family, but also the appreciation for, I don't know, the excellence that we have back home and that we have here.
Wow.
So I'm proud, I'm very proud to be here and to represent also indirectly my country, but also to be of service here in this country that it's so welcoming, kind, and respectful of me since day one. And I will really never forget. Wherever life will take me, hopefully I will be here, but
Hopefully, well, and I'm sure you're well. You're doing great. You're a person who has lots of energy, and I imagine that there's so much accomplishment that you want to do in life, probably, right? So much things that you want to explore, and you're right. I think life is. There's something while you were talking. Of course, I appreciate all you're saying as a Saudi. And but you're right. I think life is about exploring is a lot, is one of the best thing probably an individual can do, just, so that I will take with me from, you said so much great, phenomenal things. You're a good
Thank you.
speaker. Have you been on TV before?
Never.
No way.
Thank you so much.
You know,
You're so kind. But on radio, yes,
Yeah.
but never on TV. Thank you.
No, your
You're
face.
so kind.
We gotta put you on TV. Did I? I mean, come on, guys.
Walid, you are so
it-
kind.
it's-
والله
it's-
أنت
it's-
لطيف
yeah.
مرة.
أنت لطيف مرة. Guys, save this. Put it for the record.
I wish to speak all full Arabic, but I don't want to.
Yeah. How is the team?
Amazing.
The-
لطيفين.
لطيفين كلهم.
ما شاء الله.
Huh? Good people. Good people. How is the experience coming
And
here?
really amazing. And I hope, have you visited Italy before? I
Of course.
wanted to ask you. Where have you been?
I've been to Milan, to Roma, and I gotta tell you a story.
See, not enough. We
Yeah,
have to
Milan,
go take you
Rome.
to
Yeah,
the real,
yeah, exactly,
to the annex
right?
floor. No
Milan.
problem. Now I'll take as a personal.
Every Saudi went to Milan,
No
Roma.
problem. This is
and-
beautiful, of course.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
yeah,
But
yeah.
actually nowadays, a lot of friends, Saudi friends, they send me photos. They are exploring Italy.
Yeah, yeah,
That made
exactly.
me happy. That means, and vice versa, Italian or European friends coming here.
Yeah.
So that means,
Yeah, don't just visit the capital.
I'm doing
that is
something
true.
to
Explore.
inspire them to
Explore,
come, because
yeah.
every day I tell them come to Saudi, or I tell my Saudi friends come to Italy. So I will be inshallah an ambassador for the future. I'm not in a rush, but really I feel this will be my life mission.
Why not?
To connect the two worlds through art, through business, through stories.
I feel like you genuinely wanna be
Yeah.
like that.
Help.
Yeah.
And it's my nature, it's who I am. So you should
Really?
follow that, I feel, you
I
know.
need friends like this. I'm definitely saving your number.
تشرفنا.
تشرفنا.
It's my honor.
الشرف لي. Before I conclude, but by the way, you're speaking about Italy. In sports, of course, the Saudi national team is, but I was always a big Italy fan, right? And growing up, my father used to speak about Roberto Baggio and was in Milan, so I was a Baggio fan. So Italy was my team since the World Cup of 1994. So
Amazing.
yeah, exactly. So
I love, by the way, the knowledge of football the Saudis have, especially of the Italian football more than me.
We know a lot.
Thank you for that. I am honored.
I don't know if you're interested, but I can go on and on and on about Italian sports and football in Italy.
And there is here the
it's big.
Super Cup, so hopefully there will be more events,
Yeah,
more
right.
synergies
Yeah,
between the two.
Did you?
The passion is the same, wallahi.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Have you ever been to like a football game in Italy? I think it's very,
Yes,
very, very
actually,
popular.
Juventus. Fun fact about me that my mother, she's a big fan because she's from Torino. So
Juventus.
she used to take me when I was little to the stadium to watch Del Piero, Buffon. So my grandma also, because usually it's not very much, I don't know, like mainly guys watch football, right? Women don't. I'm not too much into football, to be honest. But I remember going to watch the team playing, and it's
And then they played
amazing
here.
history.
2
of
years
course.
ago they played
Yeah.
here, or 3 years ago I think, or something. It was like a Super Cup. When they were. I mean, now that Italy's Super Cup is in Saudi Arabia, Milan, won the last one against.
Even the
Inter.
look, I think now that I go back to Italy, I see the Saudi, the men, they look like Saudi, but it's actually when I came, Saudi without the thobe, sometimes. Because
Rashid
we have
looks
the similar
Italian.
face.
Rashid,
And
he looks
Saudis,
Italian,
exactly.
a little bit.
We have
He's got a bit of Italian.
He does.
Yeah, right. Buffon.
And there was a big Arabic
Yeah.
influence, especially in the south, back in the days in Sicily and Naples.
Sicily.
And it's still, reflected in the architecture today, in the way of living, in the food.
Yeah.
They eat
Yeah,
like
you're
couscous in Sicily, or there are some words
In
that are
Sicily.
similar.
Yeah. So it's called Sicily, not Sicilia.
Sicilia in Italy.
Sicilia.
أيوة. But you can see.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people, the culture of the Italian culture.
The pride is the same
There's
in
a lot-
both countries.
Yeah, and there's a lot of attraction, by the way, through that.
You should visit also Sicily, the south.
I would love to, and I
Sardinia, it's
I
beautiful.
have friends in New York, close friends who we grew up together, you know, from the Luciano family, and yeah, you know, one day I would love to. I would love to. You know, and I am that type of guy, right? You know, I don't like cities much. I would love to just relax, screen, you know, read, watch, just do nothing. Hopefully one day, for sure.
And that
I'll
also,
give you
that
a call and
lifestyle,
guide
you know,
you.
the dolce far niente, like the sweet art
Yeah,
of
yeah,
enjoying life. It's also very much in the Italian
yep,
culture,
absolutely.
which it doesn't mean not do anything. It means appreciation for the beauty around you,
Yep, they
whether
are.
it's art, lifestyle, family,
They're
food.
active, yeah.
We really appreciate, you know,
Always,
the
always, always.
everything from the coffee, and that's another similarity.
I like the
The
coffee.
qahwa and the espresso,
Yeah.
it's a ritual. You don't drink quickly and go. You take your time to really to experience it with friends, to chat, to converse, the majlis.
True.
This is deep and beautiful.
Yeah,
And
true.
it gives importance to that moment, which is,
It's true.
again, cultural, and
Yeah.
it should be preserved.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta ask you, before I conclude,
Yes.
you brought qahwa and espresso, and this is like, I'm a big coffee fan. You know, since I hit 30, I became a big coffee fan. You tried, of course, the espresso, the qahwa. You know, now, what do you do? I mean, are you a coffee person in the
Yeah,
morning?
I drink both.
Both,
In the
oh.
morning, espresso.
Espresso.
It's,
You gotta take your shots. You gotta take three, 4 shots, or
because your accent is so fun.
yeah. Oh,
It's amazing. Can we
Yeah.
say, please, because the people will
Yeah.
be surprised that
Yeah.
how come you have this American
me, yeah,
accent being Saudi?
yeah.
Please.
They always tell me. They always tell me it's you know. I guess I
Because
just
you
studied
lived there long time, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
I
that's why we
studied
need to
there.
specify for our audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, I drink my coffee in the morning. Espresso rigorously, I don't know how to say it.
Ooh.
Of course, to wake up and to
Give me
enjoy.
the recipe. Give me the recipe.
No,
Mr.
the
Rashid
Italian
is
machine
telling
and the
me to
Italian.
finish. So yeah, you know.
But the qahwa, I love as well. I appreciate. Really, I enjoy when, you know, in the office or
qahwa
people
with
offer.
dates.
Absolutely, it's delicious, and it's really something that we need to export globally. By the way, because it's
Let's do
really
that,
the
you know?
flavor and
Yeah.
the you know.
One day we'll have it in Italy. Saudi qahwa.
Exactly. Why not?
Stop by, you got an espresso shot, take a qahwa with some dates.
Absolutely,
In the US, Europe, you know, it's a good business idea, you know.
definitely.
Thank you. Let's co-venture together, you know, start
We
a
have
company.
a big plan now: TV, coffee, fashion, food.
Everything.
Really, why not? We have a
Go
life in
global.
front to 2030 and beyond. So,
You know, they speak about the American dream for a while.
But
The
the Saudi dream, I agree with you.
is going beyond. Trump himself, when he was here, he said it.
the Saudi way.
Yep. I gotta say, thank you. It was fun. Your energy,
It's an honor.
your expression, I appreciate and respect all the kind words you said about us. Thank you so much for the love.
Thank you,
know.
Walid, from
And you know,
my
more,
heart,
more
really.
and more, inshallah, blessing
you too.
and best of luck. You know, and you know, to achieve all your dreams. And you know, 2030 Arabic podcast. You know, let's target that. You know,
أكيد.
put it on the
توكلنا على الله.
توكلنا على الله يا رب يا
Really.
كريم.
Thank you so much for your invite to the team, for everyone to be so kind and for having me. It's an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
يعطيك العافية.
Allah يعافيك. Thank you to viewers and listeners for watching. Have a good, great, positive day.
And to all my Italian friends
Yeah.
watching, venite in Arabia Saudita. Vi aspettiamo.
See, you know, whatever she said, yes, do it.
Mi raccomando.
I recommend
Thank you so much.
absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.